Hey YouTubers, this is Rookie DIY. In today's project, we'll be replacing this old defective kitchen faucet. So the tools that are needed to replace this are, so we need a flashlight. I have this big one in the house, and all we need is a wrench. So these are the only tools that we need. But before we get started, the first and foremost thing is that the power or the water supply to this faucet should be completely shut off. This could be either located underneath the sink, or it could be located in your basement if you have one. Now, if you're shutting off the one in the basement, that would shut off the water supply to the entire house. The supply has been shut off. Now we are underneath the sink. If you can see on the top over here, the inlet water, we will be using our pipe wrench. What we will do is we will turn it counterclockwise to open it. This is a pipe wrench that I am using. It says, let me see. Okay, it says 14 on one end and it says 17 on the other end. So I believe the one on this that says 17 is good enough. So what I'll do is I'll slide this in and try to open it. It opens using clockwise. So same thing over here. Alright, so while you're removing the hose, just make sure to have some part underneath, because even though the water supply has been shut, there'll be some residual water that is in these particular hoses. And alright, the second one is removed as well. The two hoses that I can see right now, both of these are out. So once again, we removed this from this one and we removed it from this one. So I'm gonna pull this faucet out to see if there's anything. But as soon as I pull it out, I see that there are more than two hoses. There are approximately one here, two, three. There are four hoses over here. So let's see if there's anything else that needs to be removed. Alright, so for this particular hose, there seems to be a quick connection. Not sure if you can see, but here's a quick connection. Let's try to remove this one. Okay, so I was having a hard time pulling this particular hose, but finally I got it. There are two tabs over here. As soon as you press them, so this comes out. So you have to push a little down and then it comes out. Anyhow, this hose is disconnected. This was the last hose that I need to take out. But last hose, instead of removing it from the top, as you can see this thing over here, this belongs, I believe this is Moen. So this is a Moen faucet that I'm trying to reduce, and they have this bulky thing on one of their hoses. And instead of taking it out from the upper hole, I removed it from the bottom, and now this got removed, so this thing can be removed as well. I can go to the top and pretty much take out the hose. Alright, so this just showed you how to remove an old faucet. Alright, so before you order and purchase a new faucet, just make sure to have a look at your sink. This sink has 1, 2, 3, and 4 openings. I can remove this one as well. There's nothing inside, so this has 4 openings. Home Depot, and I found this nice kitchen faucet, and here you can see it fit 4 holes, 4 hole sinks. It has a side scraper. This is how it looks. It has one faucet over here, one tab over here, the other tab over here, and then it has the other sprayer as well. So this is how it looks like. This is how it looks like. It looks beautiful. Nothing that I can complain. Much better than what I have before. And first and foremost, the best thing is always to keep the instructions in mind. Go over them. There are some smaller details that we may miss. So it's always good to go over the instructions. It says over here, if you see, not supplies. So the hoses are not supplied, which means that this is my faucet, for example. This is how I need to connect it. I need to connect for the tab on the left hand, which you call, to the water inlet where this hose, and then I need to connect this one to this tab via water hose, and then the one on the side I have to connect it to the middle one over here. But interestingly, these two, this one and this one, they're not provided. So what I can do is either I can utilize the same ones that I have from before from the old faucet, or I can purchase new ones. But if you Alright, I had to grab two hoses from Home Depot. So the inlet to the water inlet is 1.5, and to the valve itself is 3x8. That's what 3x8 is what the new faucet set that it requires, and the length is about 30. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, per the instructions, I'm gonna put all this. I'm gonna install all this into this particular hole, the 3 holes, and underneath here, as you can see, there's a small little tab, I would say, and the instruction says to apply some silicone, which I'm gonna do. I have the silicone with me. I'm gonna apply silicone, and the top of that I'm gonna place this, and then I'm gonna do that. Alright, so first thing first, I'm gonna apply the silicone over here. Silicone.
Yes, you put the silicone.
Alright, I'm gonna put this faucet in here. Alright, faucet is there. Grab some napkins. Hi, I've grabbed the instruction manual. So the next step was to put these. You see here, one to the side and one to the other side. So I have these. I'll put these. Alright, so let's open these. Grab the flashlight. Open the door. Install the 2 little things that will hold in place the faucet. The next, I'm gonna take the hoses connected to the top of the faucet and then to the water inlet. So the top of the faucet is 3/8. This is here is 3/8, and this is 1/2 inch. So first I'll install this over here, and then this will over here down the underneath the faucet, and then we'll connect this to the water inlet, and then this to the other water inlet. So if you can see, this is the new for the hot water, and this is the old, this is also the new one. So both of them, they got connected, and it's right underneath there. The next step is to connect this piece over here, to the middle of the faucet right here. Alright, here's the piece, and seems like this piece over here goes over there. I already have it, so what I'm gonna do is try to put the pipe in, the hose in, and see if it goes through. If it doesn't, then I have to remove that and install this one. Alright, removing the plastic. The good thing about this hose is that it's a quick disconnect, so you just do this, and then it just comes out. It's a quick release. That's the good part about this hose. Now let's. Alright, here's my new connected faucet. Looks beautiful. Looks awesome. Looks better than before. Firmly supported, silicone in place, tabs in place. All I gotta do is now turn on the water. Remember, this is the first step where we disconnected our water, so I'm gonna just open it slightly to see if there's any leak. Alright, so this is now fully open. Let's see, 1, 2, I don't know how many times were there. Okay, now it's fully open. This is the cold water going up. This is the tap for cold water. Boom. Water comes out. Perfect. Now let's try to see. Close this properly. No problem at all. Remove the old defective one. I was unable to use the old pipes that were connected to the old faucet, so just had to go to the Home Depot and buy 2 new pipes. That's it. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe and click on the bell icon. Thank you.